Hey everyone, welcome to I Truly Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on part 4, I believe, of my September Junk Journal Madness journal. The theme is vintage sewing, and I need to get to making some things and sewing this in. Um, Now, in my last video, I talked about wanting to make a button card, and I kind of was like, well, let me wait um, and think on it some more. I'm so glad I did because I remembered something that I saw at an antique shop or like one of those vendor stores where everybody has their little booths. And someone had a vintage um, bingo card with buttons on there. And I thought, oh, that's what I need to do. And I got reminded of that when that same store was posting pictures on Facebook of some of their vendors' booths, and one of the pictures had just as a plain bingo card. It didn't have buttons on it, but I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm so glad I waited to make that. So I actually have 3 here. These are not real bingo cards. This was a scrapbook paper. I want to say it was Echo Park, and it had I don't know what, like 12 of these. 9, probably 9 of these. Anyways, um, my daughter's cat dumped over some things, and so I only found 3 for now. um, I'm not sure which one I want to use. I don't want to use the blue one because of the top, the font there. That looks very kind of vintagey. Um, so I think I may go with that one. But I like the browns, but I have color, so get over it. Okay. So I'm going to trim a little more because you see the border on this side is a little more narrow than this side. And of course the bottom as well. So I'm going to trim that up. I'm going to find some small buttons that may not all be the same color. And I'm just going to kind of randomly glue them on there. I'm not going to sew them on because that's going to bulk up the card. And I think I might want to use this as like a corner tuck. So, but I think I'm not going to count it as a corner tuck on my checklist. I think I'm going to count it as a button card because that's not on the list and it should have totally been on the list. So if you're following along and you have a copy of the list, you want to pencil that on the bottom there. Do that, and it'll for sure be on the list permanently coming up in October. So I want to make this button card. I want to. I don't want to sew it in yet, but I do want to start putting some things together here. Probably adding some ruffles, trim, and paper ruffle page edges on some of these, and start. I need to make pockets. I thought about making a masterboard, but I don't know. My mind is just not feeling it, and I'm not going to force myself to make something, and I kind of have to do it. So. Um, I have plenty of paper and things that we can just make some pockets. So, um, yeah. So go gather all your things. I hope you're crafted along in gathering things, whether you end up finishing this or not. Now, you can make yourself a little. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this. Make yourself a little, a little box to put your project in, and that's always helpful. That when you get some time, sometimes your brain stops thinking like on that project, and so that was like me on that button card. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't know where to go with it, and I'm glad I waited. And don't feel bad if you feel that way. But I need to get to making it as I'm filming this video. It is September the 21st, Saturday, and so you'll see it this week after that. And gosh, and then next weekend is the last weekend of September. So next weekend I've got to have a final flip through. So you won't see me make everything in here today. You might not even see me sew these in here in this video today, but it'll be done before my final flip through. So I think this will be my last video before the flip through. And just to kind of spread them out, you'll probably see this on either Tuesday or Thursday. Not quite sure, but one of those days. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get to making. I did make this in Sunday's junk journal sketches, a little cluster. So I'll be adding that in there, plus all the things I've been making. So we'll work on that today. All right, so sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's keep cracking. Okay, I worked off camera for a bit, and let me share with you what I got done. I got my 2 signatures sewn in. I was really gonna try, I really did try to, when I was doing the stitching, for it's not real sewing, like it's real easy, ladies, if you haven't done one before. But when I was trying to thread it through to put some buttons on the floss there, I just use embroidery floss. I think some people use waxed string or wax thread or something. But my needle that I use was too big. Like I use a big needle. It wouldn't fit through the buttonhole, so then I tried doing it just by hand, and it was a nightmare. So um, I actually have a plan B, so we'll go with plan B. It won't be buttons though. I still need to make something to go in there. So like I said, I ended up putting this one in the front because I thought that'd be cute to open up to something clothing related, so some hangers. I just clipped it on with a paper clip. I might later put some ribbon on that to kind of make it an altered paper clip. I just clipped that envelope here with one of those little clothespins I got from Hobby Lobby because I really don't want to hide that pattern. So I might actually end up gluing it like this and then doing like a little tip out or flip out. But for now, we'll hold that there. And if I end up gluing that, then we'll use this for something else. It'll probably be hanging out the top. Maybe. We'll see. I glued that on. So when I sewed the back signature in first, I really didn't pay attention to the height of my holes and my pages and everything. So when I put this one in, I was like, let me put some things up towards the top, some things towards the bottom. So put this bag up towards the top. I just put in one of those cutouts from scrapbook paper. And so I put that trim on there, and I wanted it looked weird from the other side. So since it's see-through, I mean, I can just line it up. So I did that. This is a pre-made piece. This was that piece I made in the last video. I think I'm still gonna go back and put some trim or some buttons there. And I want to put something here. Not sure what yet though. And then that pocket, I put that little postcard cutout from, gosh, I'm not really centered here at all, am I? From, you know, scrapbook paper kit. And you saw me punch this, and this paper is so thin. This is like, gosh, kind of like glassine almost. I guess like deli paper, maybe? Like a deli paper bag. Oh, small. Okay, so I had to end up hand cutting it. No, I can't fix it the way I want it. There we go. And there's that hidden paper clip that I made last week with holding that there. And this is that stationery. It's a W, so I'm thinking about maybe naming this something with a W name, a lady's name. So pocket there needs to be filled. Okay, I put that. This is like an index card or card catalog divider, and it had an S on it. So I put S for sewing. This was a little cluster I was talking about. I just made in Sunday's Junk Journal Sketches. That was Junk Journal Sketches like a week before that, I think. And let's see, I sewed, not that, and I glued that on, but I did make that paper ruffled. That one and the one up here, I made those. And what else did I put in here? That's just scrapbook cutout. That I love. I've been waiting to use that. I'm so glad I finally found a journal to put that in. I did back the back of this. This is pre-made at a different Sweet Bee Paper Co. Like a card, jumbo card challenge, and So put that in there. I made that last video. It's got a little hidden pocket, so a tag with a hidden pocket. It's just a layaway tag. Glued that on there, so I had to make myself a nice jumbo tag or jumbo journal card. I thought I'd put that in there for now. I might change my mind because this is such a low pocket. I feel like I need something short and wide. So, but for now, we'll leave it in there. Oh, I'll tell you what, because it wants to slide. We'll put it there. That little side tuck. And I think that's it for now. Yeah. So that's what I have so far. It's coming right along. So in the next video, I think I'll just do the final flip through, and I'll share obviously all the new things and the previous things. I did find that in my stash, little vintage button card, and I really want to find somewhere to put it. I could always hook it like that. That's funny because you got a button card on each side, right? Maybe we'll put it there so we don't lose it. All right, guys, I think that's all for now. And so I hope you head over to Instagram and check out Steph at Busy Beehive Creative, since she's our guest collaborator this month. And this was her one of her themes, and this was the one that was chosen. And check out what she's creating. And Trish at Crafting Whimsy with Trish. She is participating as well, and she does some other challenges. And when she makes things, she tries to incorporate the journal when she can. So go check out her videos. She's up to 70 subscribers. Way to go, Trish. You'll be at 100 before you know it. And so go show her some love. And yeah, get those patterns out, you guys. Let's use them up and stop hoarding them like I was. So this was a great make. I don't know about my closure. I think I'm just going to be probably wrapping it with some ribbon of some sort. But we'll see next week. All right, guys. I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.